Former President Donald Trump visited New Jersey over the weekend before having to sit through another week of testimony in his hush money trial in New York. North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum joined him at the rally, fueling rumors that he will be one of Trump's top choices for vice president. Fox's Madeline Rivera has more.
Former President Trump is bullish about his prospects in New Jersey, even though it's not considered a battleground state. His team is pointing to the crowd of people who gathered in Wildwood Saturday as a sign of his momentum in the Garden State. Wildwood's proximity to Philadelphia, only about 90 minutes away, also allowed the campaign to reach voters in what is considered a key swing state, Pennsylvania. Trump hit President Biden on issues like the economy, immigration, and the protests on college campuses, a message his supporters think will resonate with voters in the area. Here's Trump promising tax cuts across the board if he wins in November.
Instead of a Biden tax hike, I'll give you a Trump middle class, upper class, lower class, business class, big tax cut. You're going to have the biggest tax cut. And we were set to do that. We were all set to do it.
North Dakota Governor and former GOP presidential candidate Doug Burgum spoke before Trump took the stage, raising speculation that he could be on Trump's VP shortlist.
He made his money in technology, but he probably knows more about energy than anybody I know. So get ready for something, okay? Just get ready.
It's unclear what Trump is alluding to when he told the crowd to get ready. A campaign spokesperson telling Fox and Friends this when it comes to the former president's pick for a running mate.
President Trump has said that he will make his decision later this summer, and in true President Trump fashion, he will go directly to the American people to do that. There's a lot of great options on the table.
Trump claims Nikki Haley isn't among those options, though. The former president dismissed the chances of a Trump-Haley ticket on Truth Social over the weekend. In Washington, Madeline Rivera, Fox News.